Hello and welcome to Roll to One. I'm Jaden Arnold. I'm here in a place, and we're going to record an awesome episode of starting over in my mind. Oh, sorry. I don't know what I was going to say. All right, here we go. Hello and welcome to Roll to One. I'm Jaden Arnold. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right into tonight's episode of Whispers of Old Harbor. At Charlie Stern's doorstep stood the wealthiest man in town, Harrison Sinclair. He had a conversation with you. You had an interview of sorts that was permitted. And after a bit of conversation, you gathered some information. So with that information, you all reconvened at I believe it was a soda shop, and had a quick conversation gathering all of the intelligence that we had from various means of various places. And then once you guys were all there, Catherine, you decided to go home, needing to get ready for school in the morrow. And of course, then your boys arrived. They had said, oh my gosh, we can't find Lilith. And so, investigating, you guys all went back to your hotel and discovered a long red hair, also in the midst of kind of a closet that had been disheveled. A single shoe matching the foot from an episode prior has been found as well. So anyway, we find ourselves we're going to go ahead and start in the Elwood residence. There was a quick conversation between Harrison Sinclair. I wouldn't call it a conversation. It was more like him yelling at Grandma Elwood. He decided that he was owed something, and that you only got bits and pieces, and the butler filled you in on what exactly he thought, which was just that. Anyway, he's here, he's now, and he's loud, and so he is going to have a conversation with you. I believe he stopped and said, "I'd like to have a chat," and of course you agreed. So he begins saying, "Excuse me, Miss Elwood. What are you doing in town?"
I'm going to the university here.
Decided not to stay at the dorms?
Well, no, because money. It was easier to come here. Father and I aren't talking much recently, and that way it spared Grandma. And I just figured it would be easier and connect with her.
I will pay you handsomely to go to the dorms and stay.
What's it to you if I stay here or go to the dorms?
I don't know if you overheard the conversation I was just having with your grandmother, but the Elwoods get in the way. And you're starting to get in mine.
I guess I'm not following. How am I getting in your way, Mr. Sinclair?
Do you want the money?
Well, I come from money.
Sure, but you're not taking much of it.
Well, no. Money isn't interesting to me.
With that, how's your father?
Like I said before, we're not really talking, so I'm not sure.
Well, his business transactions over the last couple months have led me to believe that he's not inheriting Harborview Fisheries Co.
Then who is?
That's my next question to you.
Well, I wouldn't see why I wouldn't go to him. I'm the only other family member that it would possibly go to.
That answers my question, thank you. So, you will go to the dorms. What's that board and room cost? And he pulls out a checkbook, flips it open to the front, and pulls out a pen.
Well, I would rather not go to the dorms.
1, 1.1, 1.2.
The 20s, bro.
That's a lot of money.
Sinclair, I guess, is there another way that we might be able to discuss beyond money? What is it that you're exactly needing from me to be away?
I have an event coming up this Saturday. As I've recently discussed with your grandmother, the Harborview Fisheries Co. stands between me and my ultimate goal here in town, which is developing the Old Harbor District. I started with the business district, and Old Harbor needs to go. So, she has agreed to sell me part of it. We made an agreement, I handed her some exchanges, and then I realized that she doesn't actually hold control of the estate. Went and talked to your father, and he doesn't either. Seems to be a mishap. Or you were Grandpa's favorite girl.
Well, this is news to me, so I'm trying to understand the details.
Normally grandfathers leave money. A briefcase, a car perhaps, but instead, Miss Elwood, it seems you've inherited the whole shebang.
So you're wanting me to sell it to you?
I'm wanting you to... Boys, bring her in. You see, Grandma Elwood is like, get off me, get off. No, I can walk. And she walks into the room with a contract. Kind of puts it out on this table. I'm imagining you're in some sort of library area. There's a table in the middle, like a coffee table, some seats around, and you both are standing. His arms are crossed. You're posed how?
Probably with my arms crossed.
Okay, mirroring him. She comes in and puts out a contract on the table. She looks at it, points down, and there's a line at the bottom. You just at a quick glance, go ahead and roll a investigate a mystery. Actually, no, just roll plus sharp. I just want to know what it is.
Roll plus sharp?
Yeah.
And that's just one, right?
Whatever your sharp
Well, I
bonus
meant
is.
like just dice.
It's plus, yeah.
So
No, you're rolling 2d6.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
You're rolling
Yeah.
2d6. Yeah, yeah. It's
Please.
been a
That's what I
month
thought.
since we played. Yeah.
Sorry.
Please
So
better than your practice
8.
roll.
It was.
So 8. Okay. So that's, I would argue that you gain a very quick understanding of what this is. This is a you keep your money, I get the building contract. Just very quick glance. This is your business effectively ends immediately. Everything else becomes liquid assets that go to you.
Okay. Well, Mr. Sinclair, I would like to read that over. Frankly, I don't know you, and I just got back to town with my grandmother, so I'm just as confused as you are to why I hold or own all of the fishery.
I meant to tell you. Your grandmother pipes in and says, my money's been running out. Mine. I'm the estate. We're fine. Well, you know, us women, we're not meant to manage accounts, so I was hoping that you might be involved with, someone of intelligence, possibly Arthur, and maybe then you'd be fit to run the estate by yourself. But seeing as how you're not prepared, Sinclair says you've been running around with, well, you haven't seen Arthur at all, is what he says. And anyway, we owe him quite a bit of money, or I do, and I don't have access to the funds. You'll see, in this contract, I actually get some of the money to pay him back.
So you're telling me that I own this estate that I'm assuming grandfather handed over to me before he died?
He always said that a woman could run it, and I just assumed that it was me. And then when Sinclair showed up and said that it wasn't, I'm surprised as well.
Well,
Yes, fine. You have an approximation, this is Sinclair, of about 3 or 4 days. I don't have the ability to move. I will need access to it probably 3 days prior.
And what exactly would you like to do with the fishery? Say I give it to you or exchange it for money, let you buy it.
It's in a good location for me to develop a different enterprise.
Like what?
Something that will benefit us long term. The Sinclair estate specifically would be able to survive a potential decline coming up.
What kind of decline?
You can't ask that question. You're not
Decline
there.
in what exactly?
I've been trying to develop tourism specifically to gain more people in Harborview, and it seems that some people are leaving before the upcoming event.
And what event are you hosting, Sinclair, next Saturday?
Honey, I don't think you're going to get that information out of Sinclair.
That's enough. Let him talk.
Grandma stops. Wow. I knew you were good. All right. I could rewrite this contract, and you and I can both benefit. But we will need access to the fishery. If you'd like, we can go in 60-40.
I'm guessing you're 60 and I'm 40.
I'm a man.
Well, interesting. I would like to think that over, and I would probably offer you a different counter to that.
Well, good luck speaking to your lawyer.
Because he's dead.
Thank
no,
you.
I'm sure. I thought that's what he meant.
No, I just mean
No.
he's like
Necromancy.
Because he's dead.
again. He's once again questioning her intelligence to deal with it
Yeah.
herself.
Yeah. What a.
A lovely man.
Yeah.
Okay. While you're dealing with that, have fun at school. I hope there is plenty of homework to keep you busy.
Thank you.
What was it you were studying again?
Psychology.
Was there a boy you were after there, or are you trying to actually achieve something?
No, I
I'd
believe
beat this guy.
that you can learn a lot from not only men and women, but the mind, whether your gender.
Sure. Elwoods, good luck. Sounds like you have a lot to discuss. You see Grandma just wants to speak, looks at you, feels your tone, and just doesn't. And looks over at Sinclair. Sinclair winks and says, "See you Saturday."
Possibly.
All right. Oh, one more thing. Tell Accardiano no up front. Tell him that my associates at Green's Groceries were not interested in Lithith's proposition, and that if he has any further questions, he can ask my account manager.
Okay, I will relay that information.
I'll be back 3 days prior. I'm going on a little business trip. But good luck.
Thank you.
Again, should you need me, business associate, good luck. Bye. And he walks out. His thugs kind of step away. And he heads out into the open air. As you see, this transitions into a helicopter shot that flies over the city of Harborview in the late eve, and we head over to the near the penthouse, if not the penthouse, of this hotel in the business district, and we see a collection of ragtag thieves and the three of you. And you guys are all going somewhere, question mark?
Well,
After you, sir.
So I assume
I was
that.
going to talk out of character to you both. Where are we going?
Okay, no, that's a great question. So I assume that we are picking up at us at the exact point where I have leaned down and I found this long red hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you find anything, Henderson?
What do you guys make of this? And I hold out the hair.
Lilith's a blonde. I don't know.
Natural blonde.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that even if she wasn't a natural blonde, she would have had this one very long red hair.
Fair point.
Have you guys found anything else in the apartment?
Did we? I don't think we did.
No, I mean, you know that there's a shoe, right? We talked about that.
Yeah.
And you have that.
And we know your two henchmen have gone through her stuff and are a little bit creepy.
And nothing from my end of things was evident in the apartment.
Sammy, where did your boys say they last saw Lilith?
I mean, they're in here. They got mouths.
Well, I assume it's just us to be talking there in a different room.
Oh, sorry.
I
I think Green's Grocery.
I am not exactly familiar with where that is off the top of my head. Do you guys know where that is?
Would I know where that is?
Yeah, so if you remember a while ago, I'm going to open the tab. Yeah, so basically there were several districts. There was the business district, residential, warehouse, market, red light, and then outside of town, and then the old harbor. The market district was where said grocery store was, which was close to the fishmonger's plants, as well as, local shops and the sportsman's foundry.
You, out of character, you have like an actual map, right?
Nope.
No. Okay.
It's a theater of the mind game, bro.
Okay. I know. I was
Yep.
I was gonna ask if I could look at it at some point.
No.
That's
I
enough,
really
yeah.
don't have a
No,
map.
no,
I
it's
like
fine.
the idea that it's more. I mean,
Nebulous.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I get us there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Then we
it
go.
is a place you could go.
Okay.
Then we go.
Gotcha.
Right? I mean,
I mean, we should at least canvass the area, see if anyone saw her. If that is her foot that we found, if we don't know yet, could just be coincidence. Someone had to see her be taken. So yes, let's go to Green's Grocery. My bad, and see what we can find. And it sounds like you may have some connections to the back room.
Yeah,
there.
the boys came in and
Probably.
told you guys that one of the refrigerators in the back is access to a speakeasy.
That's right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's go to Green's.
all right.
Any objections?
None here.
All right.
So as your three heads appear on a spinning background, Batman style, we appear at the front of Green's grocery store. Now,
Later.
What's up?
Green's
What time
Grocery.
of day is it? I'm just trying
this
to
is
clarify.
like the evening.
Okay,
Evening.
that's
So
what I thought.
I will say basically, you will have the evening to go through that contract and
Okay.
prepare yourself for school the next day.
Perfect.
Is there anything else you'd like to do before I basically just do this, whatever scene is about to
No, I just
ensue?
wanted to clarify what time it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
all right.
just need to visualize that.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Cool. So, this excitement, as you're traveling, it cuts back to Catherine, who's like poring over this contract and like packing a bag and like, it's intense. She gets a knife strapped to her leg and just whatever.
Whoa.
No, not.
It's
no.
going to be that kind of business meeting. Okay.
Oh, man.
I didn't realize school was that dangerous.
I go to the asylum.
It is if you go to like IU or something.
Oh. Or Butler.
Ooh, no, Butler's private school. It's cool.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
The hell are you talking about?
It is in Broad Ripple.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So
Moving on.
All right. So, wow. All right. Everyone knows where we are.
Yeah. Indiana jokes.
We made fun of every state, even our own.
Yep.
So
Especially our own.
yes, you're outside of Green's Grocery. You see the outside, the enticing display of fresh produce has been covered, the canned goods, all that kind of stuff. You see like a single light on inside the establishment.
I guess the door's open. I walk inside.
You just go in.
I wanted to be cool.
You just walk
Instead,
in.
I bang on the open door.
Let him bang on it.
It's like-
Charlie opens the door.
Nice going there, Cardiano.
All right, so you are inside the place. You hear the dinging bell. Go ahead and read a bad situation.
Ooh.
Everybody or him?
That's
He's the first one in the room.
Yep.
You're always welcome to help out.
Sure, I'll help him out.
read a bad situation.
Roll plus cool.
Roll plus.
Roll plus sharp.
Is
Yeah,
Sammy sharp?
I'm ready.
Is Sammy
Is
sharp?
it cool or is it roll
This
plus
is
sharp?
for you. It's
Yeah.
roll plus sharp. I'm telling him how to help out.
Yeah.
That'll be an 8 for me.
Does that give me anything?
You also expose yourself to trouble. Or danger.
All right, so I get 1. 7.
Just barely a pass, right?
Yes.
So you hold 1. Now, would you like to ask a question, or would you like me to keep narrating? He's presented with the following options. What's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? What's the best way to protect the victims?
Are there any dangers that we haven't noticed?
Are there any dangers that we haven't noticed? All right, you look around the room. You know what's going on. You have been in a similar type establishment before. You understand a speakeasy. You understand that these kinds of places are open specifically at night. You walk back to the freezer, the large area. You see some frozen items. And you go over to the doorway. And you open the fridge. There's supposedly, allegedly, possibly, a door on the other side. But before you even get to notice the door on the other side, you see a man riddled with bullet holes hit the ground as you open it.
Oh shit!
Charlie just. What the hell is that?
Harry's gonna immediately draw his pistol and start looking around,
You
assessing for danger.
you see the bouncer on the ground.
The bouncer. Oh god! I'll take out
wait.
my machine gun because I have it.
Is he falling face first or falling with his back to us?
He falls with his face first.
Okay. And are the bullet?
Can I? Are the bullet holes going in or out? I was about to ask.
Yes.
So it's-
Where are the exit wounds?
So that's a great question. You just look at the fridge door and you see that like the bullets are lodged in the metal door,
Okay.
and they came from behind. So he was seemingly surprised.
I was gonna say, does it look like somebody just emptied a revolver or something into him, or?
My guess is that it's
Riddled with bullet holes would imply that it's something more
Machine
like
gun.
what a Cardiano's carrying.
Got
currently.
you. Okay.
Ugh.
His Tommy gun.
Or should we say a Sammy
Say
gun?
hello.
Oh, Sammy gun.
Say hello. Come on, all right.
Oh my god.
All right, calm down there, Scarface.
All right. So, you have the open space before you. You look back and you see an open door that's like kind of swaying on one hinge.
Oh crap!
All right, hey, guys, keep your eyes open. I'm gonna go in first. Sammy, I want you.
You want to go in first?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, all right.
Well, I was gonna say you need to cover our back. Make sure we're not gonna get ambushed from behind. Charlie, I need you in the middle and do whatever you do with your little things. I don't even know what you do.
To be perfectly honest, I'm not in this kind of situation very often, so we'll find out.
Do you have a weapon of any kind?
A heavy flashlight.
I'll hand him a revolver.
Okay, you have a revolver.
Oh, okay.
I need it back.
Eventually. Not right now.
So you're handed a revolver. You have the Tommy gun, and you have your trusty
45 ACP.
trusty weapon from the war.
1911, yeah.
And
Submachine.
are you attempting to be quiet?
Yeah.
Yes.
I need all three of you to act under pressure.
Oh,
Pressure. Okay.
Pushing down on me. That's cool.
Catherine, go ahead for me.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll to manipulate someone while you work up another contract.
Oh, I was about to say, how is she going to manipulate someone from halfway across town?
No, and you and
do it.
when you ask the basically when you're trying to give them something to do, you need to have a reason that you're going to basically like you're literally going to negotiate what you can offer him versus what you're going to get, which is why manipulate someone makes total sense right now.
Yeah,
because you have to
totally
convince
agree.
them to do
Yeah.
something, and you have to offer some stuff. You just keep that in your head.
Okay.
Keep your number for you, and we'll come back to you. I just wanted you to roll too. All right. So you guys, what was our scenario here?
11.
9.
Wow. 9.
Charlie's older.
Okay. What did you roll?
Oh no.
Did you roll snake eyes?
I got a 3.
All right. So mark experience. This is
Like
definitely
5
something you'll
experience.
learn from in the future.
Yeah.
So Sammy's a big guy, but he's nimble.
He's graceful.
So he does exactly what he set out to do, which is enter the room quietly. Harry, I'm going to give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. And then my man over here has just absolutely failed. Charlie has failed.
Yes.
So Charlie, you're going to be exposed to whatever the danger
happens.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, I'll narrate what happens. You guys walk down a small steps that goes down underneath kind of the building in like a basement area. Basically, you're realizing you're not in this building, you're under the next one,
Okay.
right? So you go down and you guys reach the bottom. You look around and you see basically a bunch of tables. You guys ever seen like a jazz club in a movie?
Yeah.
Right? So you see the stage at the back. You see like a half semicircle that is the stage. Then you see curtains that wrap a similar semicircle but the opposite, creating a circular platform.
Right.
You see to the right and left of that stage are curtains. You see pulling this way all of the tables. Of course, I'm burying the lead. There are 4 men in this room wearing their fedoras, suits, and are looking around. One of them has a Tommy gun up in the air. You can see his silhouette as the stage lights are still lit. You also see, a bunch of bodies in this room.
So like we just missed all the fun.
So
Oh,
now, as
don't
you
like
walk
that
in the
smile.
room, Charlie,
no. Sorry.
you are a reporter. You've seen a dead body,
Yep.
but this is a little gruesome even for you. You walk in the room. Sammy goes to a sideways table, gets himself ready for whatever's to come. He's ready. No sound is made. Charlie goes to the side over there. You also go next to Charlie, which is why you are exposed to the danger as well. But Charlie goes, it just reeks in here.
Yeah.
And you just, and then you just go, shh. And it just gets you a little bit exposed, but they could just still be him, so they're not exactly sure. So now here's my hard choice for you.
Okay.
Here's my hard choice.
Ditch Charlie or stay with him. Yeah, I knew it.
Do you dive across the middle while a slew of bullets will head towards Charlie? Or do you stay? And I will allow you to protect someone.
Can I immediately fire when I see the person firing? Yeah.
Well, considering my gumshoe code is, I will protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll to protect someone. Roll to kick some ass. You're just going to take some damage, buddy.
Oh, no.
This is
Let's
what
see
happens
for-
when you go out of your element.
Oh, I need to do some like music that's like,
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, it's. I love your narration. However,
The mood.
it's
Did
missing
I
something.
had to say, a monster? This is not a monster. Or could I treat it as a monster for?
you can treat it as a monster.
I can
for the
aim
sake
for a
of,
weak spot.
Yeah.
Use a precise strike.
I mean, on a human, a
Yeah.
weak spot is anywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I do. I rolled a.
Yeah, it's silent.
a 12.
Weird.
I rolled a 12.
Where's the music? Oh, I muted the tab because I'm
you took a
stupid.
completely different route than I did. I was thinking like high and upbeat jazz music.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, I for sure need that.
Like,
I mean, it's not. I mean, I assume it's live music, but
Everybody's dead.
But everyone's dead. Yes.
no, the ghost
this
of
is
the
fine with me.
piano player comes
like-
up
Alright,
and starts playing
so
the piano.
Let's resolve this potential bloodbath.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So I rolled a 12. Mm-hmm. But I did a precise strike, which is one of my moves. Do I get to do my move and an enhanced effect because I rolled a 12?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So, what did you roll to protect someone? Because this will determine how this goes for him.
Yes. 8.
Oh.
Protect someone. You protect them okay, but you'll suffer some or all of the harm they were going to get. I'm going to say some. I'm not going to make you both suffer
Yeah. I mean,
the
that's
potentially fatal amount of bullets. You
fair. Have a stronger
both.
stomach.
You both. Ready?
No.
You both take 3 harm.
Well, I did 8.
So basically, you hear us like just coming in the room. It is absolute like chaos for this initial blast. Then you also fire. It is
I did a precise strike and rolled a 10 plus, which means I inflict plus 2 harm. My gun does 2 harm. And then I got rolled a 12. So then I pick an enhanced effect, which means all my attack inflicts double the normal harm.
Wow.
So 8.
okay. All right. So here's what I'm gonna offer you. You can split that up amongst the people.
You said there are 4.
Yeah, there are 4 guys. You have the amount that it takes to knock someone unconscious harm-wise in front of you. You know how many it takes.
Don't they go unconscious?
or to make them
At
a
4?
fatal wound, right? So 4 would be like enough to get them to start
Yeah.
dying. So you can do that to 2 different people is what I'm saying. But you can shoot 2
how
different
many?
people.
How
Do
many?
you spray and pray or
How many
direct?
Or
guns?
you
How
can
many guns
shoot
did I
each
shoot?
of them with 2 damage. You see
I'll
what
do
I'm saying?
that.
All right. So all 4 of these guys get shot as you across the room, and then whoa, what's he doing? You know, like all that intensity as they all fire in that direction. You guys taking the damage that I described. Potentially a near lethal shot. That was what I was implying, is that all of those bullets go through this table and into their bodies as they are not quite like fatal because of the help out, but like that was, I'm not gonna just kill a character outright, but like
Thank you.
I'm getting close. So now we're in this scenario.
We got a problem.
They're all now ducked behind and they go, "What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I asked you first."
Looking for somebody. What are you doing here?
We don't want to die.
We don't either.
Throw your guns on the stage.
Oh. Roll to manipulate someone with a -2.
-2?
Yep.
I've shot him already, though.
I understand.
Can you use his tough though?
Yeah. He's already threatened violence.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
Duh.
I'm just
Do I
saying
know your
-2
character better
because
than
of
you?
the scenario.
So then it's a straight up.
Just whatever the roll is.
Oh.
Mark experience.
5.
5. All right. So they say, no. You need to. They say, how about you put down your guns? Throw them off to the side and we'll let you live.
I'm gonna look at Charlie, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say, all right, and throw mine. Hoping you throw mine back to me.
Okay.
I do this.
Yeah.
And say, all right, and throw mine.
Okay.
I mean, the other they don't know necessarily that we have.
I'm the
guns.
only one
Right.
who shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you give it back? Did you throw it back across the?
Yeah.
I'm guessing like we walk down and we're on here side, and he could throw it here to me.
Yeah, this is like pulp
I'll
action. You can do that.
If there's a clear
throw
lane,
it!
If there's a clear lane between the corpses, I'm gonna slide it to you. If I throw it in the air, they'll see it.
I'm throwing my giant Tommy guns. I'm hoping it distracts him.
All right, he
Okay.
throws it. You slide it. Roll to act under pressure.
Can I help out?
Yep.
Oh,
Well, real quick, is this fear? Is this fear involving this at all?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It does not. I never have to act under pressure then.
Ooh.
Under fear. So
Wild.
Wild. He
Oh, well,
just
so
does it.
I helped out a
Beat
9.
that.
So you're
But
just
if
gonna
it doesn't need it,
you're just gonna choose to succeed. You catch the gun. So your role is to act under pressure. What are you doing?
I mean, I assume that if he's tossing the gun to Sammy, he's about to shoot. So
Yep.
I will jump up in my wounded state.
Oh man, I would say you're behind a table. You don't necessarily jump. You like feel your stomach, and you just
Right.
go to the side and are just gonna fire at
Okay,
somebody's like
yeah.
knee or something.
Okay.
Well, do I see their guns start to go after I throw mine?
Yeah, they're starting to put him down.
Oh.
Oh.
But you have a gun.
Oh no, I'm waiting. It's a way. It's
But you lean down to fire, right?
I just lean down, and if I'm just on the ground, then hopefully they don't see me.
when
So then how about you roll to act under pressure then? Because if you don't want to be seen, that's what that means to me.
Okay, that's fair, and that's plus cool.
Can I help out by saying like, hey, let's just chill out.
So it's a distraction. He's distracting.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a help out.
Yeah.
Roll plus
okay.
cool.
if things get
7.
ugly, can I do something real quick to help him out?
Hold on.
You rolled a 7, so
Yeah.
I rolled a plus cool. I rolled a 7. I rolled a 9,
Okay.
which means I give you +1, which is an 8.
And then if he's caught, you're exposed too.
Yep.
So what'd you roll?
So I rolled a 7, and then his +1 gives me an 8.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
You are wounded, and there's no I guess hiding after you fire if you'd like to. But in this current moment, you are hidden. However, they are walking towards you. You can either drop your gun or you can fire right now.
Are we putting our guns down? I threw mine on stage.
So I am going to hold fire.
So put down the gun.
So
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
drop your gun on the ground.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna drop my gun on the ground, but just have it still within reasonable reach.
So this is an act under pressure that has the hard choice.
Yes.
You can either fire or throw your gun.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
yeah.
I will throw my gun.
It needs to
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
the ground. There needs to be
Yeah, yeah,
audible
no, yeah, no, I
gun
know.
on the ground sound.
I'm playing in character. If this was me, I'd be like, no, I'm gonna light this guy's butts up. But no, I'm gonna toss it and do the honorable thing.
Okay. They all aim their. 2 of them have Tommy guns. 2 of them have handheld or handguns, and they're all handheld. and they are aiming at you. They see that you guys are really worse, not almost worse for wear, but who you with? Who sent you?
Me.
One guy steps forward. Who are yous?
The name of Cadiano ring a bell?
It does. It does. What's your gang?
Hold on. I think it's just the Cadiano family.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. It does. You with the family?
Yeah.
He is the family.
So,
Ross said that.
and who are you guys?
Stay with me. You got a problem? What's going on?
No.
What's with all the bodies?
Well, we're with the syndicate. Is this your turf?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Well, we just murked everybody in here, so that makes you next.
Hey. You want a box for it?
A box of what?
A box
I
of
mean,
what?
Charlie's dying on the floor going, oh dear God.
I'm saying. We'll fight. You win. We'll leave. We never saw you. I win. You tell us what happened. And then we part ways.
You're saying we put down our clear superior advantage for the sake of fighting a dude that's like 3 times bigger than us. All for the sake of what? Nothing?
Maybe you can do 3-on-1. I just. So,
Yeah, that's fine. I'll fight 3 of you at one time.
I mean,
a little sport.
it's kind of fun. And
But nothing to the death. Just knock out. If you knock me out, these guys will haul my ass out. And we never saw you.
all right. I like your deal. We win. I shoot all 3 of you in the head.
Deal.
Excuse me.
Deal. You putting your guns down?
I mean, we're gonna hold our guns, but like 3 of us are gonna kick your butt. So he's gonna hold his, and then us 3 we're gonna kick your butt. Are you ready?
Yeah. Toss your guns on stage.
Fat ass, move the table. All right, so you guys hopefully do what they ask, and you guys set up this fighting ring.
Well, hey, hold on. Are they ever all 4 kind of distracted? Or really, do they put their guns ever like away?
They're gonna
Except for the one.
They're gonna put him on the side table, and the guy's gonna hold this Tommy gun.
Okay.
The one guy that's not.
So this
fighting.
isn't Dungeons and Dragons. This is a real life human being holding a gun at your body,
Yeah.
and is like
No, but does he have it trained on me at all times? is my
they're
question.
aiming it like he's like chilling to the side, like kind of half up.
So
half
my question
not.
is,
Yeah.
is there a point where the 3 of them are away from their weapons, and he is not paying a billion attention to me?
Yeah, I'll imagine that they take off their jackets, kind of roll up the sleeves. Guy puts his hat down. Some guys keep him on, and they like lay it over on the side table. And then the other guy's like kind of shaking his neck, like getting ready, popping his back a little bit. And they like walk up and hold their fists up. That's about all the time you have.
Great. So during that, I'm just gonna be like, let me just make sure my friends are okay, and I'll go over to Harry, make sure he's okay, and just kind of like try to like.
All right, act under pressure.
Okay.
It's the game, buddy.
Yep.
Oh no.
No, we're okay. 8.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 and a 1.
Oh, that's a 6. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a 6.
I was like, I can't tell what that is.
No, that's a 1.
Um,
Yeah, you saw one of them correctly.
Yeah. All right. So what'd you say?
8.
8. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Price to pay. Price to pay is. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh God. You don't like when I say that out of ever.
Oh no!
It's never good.
I'm just thinking of stuff that I'm wanting to try and do on the sly, and I'm just.
All right.
like, ugh.
You hand him the gun. I'll be really honest. Everybody sees it. No one cares.
Okay.
That's your worst outcome. So everyone knows he has a gun now.
Okay.
That's your price to pay. Which means, should this get potentially Harry, he's the first down.
He's the
Go.
target.
Which means
Harry will get Harry.
he will die.
Yep. Okay.
Nah.
Because I don't roll dice. I just say, you take 1 harm, and then he's dying.
Actually, I don't I don't take damage from 1 harm.
Ooh, that's
Boom.
true. Well,
Just
Hold on.
I'll say 3 just for you.
why did I open my mouth?
All right, knuckles on or off?
What?
Just kidding.
All right.
I'll take the jacket off. I'll take the shirt off. The white tank top.
You're just to understand the weight of this. You're one dude way outside of your turf and jurisdiction, if you would,
Yep.
against 3 guys who basically are trying to own the East Coast.
Yep.
All right. What are you doing, Charlie?
Well, I've got 2 things I'm wanting to do.
Okay.
First, I'm wanting to enchant the gun that is in his pocket.
Wild.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you. Okay. What's your other thing you're trying to do? I'm gonna let you do one of them.
Okay, the other one is bigger, and I think it might be a bit more helpful. So, the other one is I'm going to just summon a monster in the middle of the place.
That's amazing.
I love it.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either. It helps to read your list.
Well, right
He
now
said,
Charlie's
"Watch
the only
this."
one who can use magic
no,
because he's got the weird to do it.
Yeah.
So, all right, Charlie,
I'm
Give
going to wait
me-
until the fight starts.
give me. Okay, so the fight begins. Go ahead and roll to use magic. And don't tell us what it is.
Okay.
Just role play
Yeah.
what happens.
Okay.
I'm not gonna look.
And then I will, and then in the middle of it, I will take over and we will find out what you rolled.
Put him there so it's harder for us to see.
Oh, I've got it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So there's this.
I didn't even look at his reaction.
Charlie
so
begins
I don't
to
know.
do whatever he's going to do. Sammy, you walk up, roll to kick some ass as
Great.
these 3 guys are in front of you.
So I'll precision strike the one of the 3 of them. 8, which doesn't do anything special. Oh no, I inflict
Yeah, you're gonna
2
take some
harm.
harm.
I inflict 2, but I inflict 1 extra because of the precise. So I only will take 1 if it's
Yeah, you take a harm.
okay.
But don't
So-
they all have 2 harms currently?
Right. Actually, you're right. So that's
Sorry,
3 dudes you're
just-
fighting. All right.
But they
so-
already have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, they already have
So
2.
I knock 1 unconscious immediately.
Right. So one of the guys, you just boom, he drops, and he just starts bleeding out
Oh.
because you do that.
Yep.
And then the other guy looks over at you and goes, boom, you take a harm. And then the other guy, boom, you get hit with a harm. You're not the best blocker. You're really good at hitting.
Yeah.
I will say you put your things up, but they get you in the kidneys.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah, body shots are the worst.
yeah, no fun. All right, so now, Charlie,
I'll let one more round go.
all right, roll to kick some ass.
I'm trying to think of like how I
7.
could help out. Or,
I don't think you can.
7, but I precise striked again. I
7.
yeah. So I mean that's another 2 harm.
So, boom, one guy drops, the next guy, boom, gets you in the shoulder, kind of back of your back as you kind of turn around. He just gets you right in the shoulder blade. So you take 1 harm.
Yep.
Is Tommy Gun Guy letting this all actually play out, or is he getting ready to
Read a bad situation.
read that situation?
Well, he just.
That's
need-
no,
You know
yeah.
yeah,
You know
so
what?
that's
You're
what-
doing magic. Let's let him read a bad
Yeah,
situation.
yeah,
cool.
that's
That's
what
a
I'm
good
doing.
question.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on Tommy Gun Guy, see if he's
I'm
going
gonna
to
give you a
honor.
gun.
Go ahead and read a bad situation.
Yeah, okay. Whew. And read bad situations sharp, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Roll
Plus
plus
sharp.
10.
So hold 3. Ask any of you want.
Nice.
Does it? Let's see. Does it look like he is going to?
No, ask any of those
these-
questions.
yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
Best way in, best way
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Dangerous,
yeah.
biggest threat, vulnerable to you, best way to protect.
Protect me.
So hold 3. So are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Yeah, Charlie's about to summon a monster.
Okay. So I see
so-
I see Charlie doing something over there.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
based on what you see Charlie doing, you hear some words and you're like, was that Norse? And then you're immediately like, he's trying to bring something here. That
like-
goes through your mind.
Okay.
Like you're able to know that.
Right. Let's see. What?
You crazy mother heifer.
So, if once I realize that, I'm thinking, stuff's about to go
It's
down.
the monster!
-1 forward. I'm just kidding.
What is the best way out of here?
What is the best way out? The way you came in.
Okay. Is that the only way? And
No, but that's your best way.
okay.
The best way to. The last question is such a good question.
What's the best? Okay, yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
no. That is a great question. What is the best way to protect Sammy?
Shoot the guy with the Tommy gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, those are my 3 questions. So
3 answers. All right, Charlie. What was your? Just tell me what you start doing.
Okay, I am just kind of fiddling with a medallion in my pocket, and I start murmuring stuff and visualizing what I'm wanting to summon into the room.
Okay. What? Let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions because
Yeah.
I got ideas. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you aiming to go to the purgatory? Are you aiming to grab from the land similar to the Wild Hunt? Are you aiming to head to the hell? Or are you trying to grab something Eldritch?
Pull from the purgatory, because I'm still not familiar with Eldritch yet.
Okay. So you reach your essence into the realm between realms, the realm of the dead, trying to grab a ghost, and you feel a bunch of them in this room. Many were killed without cause, and many now have vendettas. You pull forth into that space and attempt to grab a revenant with some unfinished business and revenge. However, it seems to be blind in anger as it's being pulled. You feel, kind of looking around the room, one of the bodies kind of jiggles slightly.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
you rolled 12 or plus magic is 12?
Plus magic is 12.
Okay.
So
Still.
I
Okay,
offer
just
you an
wondering.
added benefit. You are going to summon this thing. It works.
Yeah.
You are going to draw forth I'm imagining it literally like a blue glowing ghost with a gun in its hand. It looks like him. It is perfectly perfect in almost every way. The added benefit is that you get to point its next target.
Thank you.
However, when it finishes its vendetta, it will cease to exist.
Okay.
That's like best case scenario.
I know.
It
I was
really
about
is.
to say.
I'm like, there's really not a bad
Great.
scenario here. Okay, so you guys see in the back of the room, Charlie finishes what he was doing. His eyes go from blind to normal. And a revenant, a man with a Tommy gun, gets up and goes, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And then your finger's out. Who is it?
He's going after Tommy Boy.
Tommy gun? All right.
Yeah.
So you see this man in the back who's holding a gun. He sees that the last man is about to go down, holds up his gun in your guys' direction. And then before he even has a chance to fire his gun, you just see as he like goes, "Oh, it's so cold." And then just drops. As you see this man like holding out his hand and just holding a heart.
Like a ghostly heart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and then
awesome.
just disappears. And you just roll to kick some ass.
Wild.
10.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
he's
choose to
unconscious.
not suffer any harm, and then boom, he's done. There are 3 unconscious and bleeding out people. I guess not bleeding out. I'll just say they're unconscious because you're bludgeoning them to,
They have a concussion.
And there you go.
What?
I'll say, I don't know what you're
Oh,
looking at
the
me for.
revolver?
Oh. So I assume that the ghost like disappears because I'm still
Yeah.
holding the revolver.
Yeah, the
'cause
ghost
I don't
like
know-
goes like this.
I don't know that it's not going
looks
to attack
at
us.
looks at the like the heart, and then just disappears. Fades like
Yeah,
literally,
yeah,
really
yeah.
poorly fades away.
Is okay. This is a horrible question, but I'm going to try to get away with it. Am
Okay.
I strong enough to lift the body of the man that was just holding the Tommy gun and the gun?
Yeah.
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 Can I do that and use his hands to shoot the 3 guys that are unconscious on the ground?
Oh, you're just saying like you're gonna hold his hands and then have
Yep.
him fire? Yeah.
Yeah, great. I don't know how fingerprint technology works.
It's a 20.
There's
so-
not. I mean,
Yeah.
and given the small
It's not
town, you could
great.
probably just kill them all.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
And also, it's a gang, and it'd be like, who cares?
well, yeah. Then
Yeah.
I'll just take the revolver and just go.
Bang, bang, bang. They all are dead.
Wow.
You didn't want to interrogate any of them. That's cool.
They were unconscious. I'm not waiting.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill me
Sure.
when they wake
Yeah.
up.
Charlie, please tell me that whatever you did, it's done and that thing's gone.
Should be.
I thought I was Charlie. I was like,
Oh,
what?
should be.
not my name.
Well, what a vote of confidence. Thank you. Can you be any more vague?
I can be more specific if you want.
Yes, please.
It's easier to get them when they're fresh.
Okay.
Wild.
Or do they dissipate easier when they're fresh?
Usually when they're done with whatever they're doing, they go away. So since he killed the dude, killed the man, I'd say we're all right.
Yes, his contract was completed. Speaking of contracts, what did you roll?
Oh, shoot. 7.
And then
All right.
was that act under
So-
pressure? No, that was manipulation.
So
it was manipulate.
what was your thing you wanted Sinclair to do?
I'm thinking, I don't know.
You wanted him to
I'm Tom Cruise. My name's Ethan.
let it go? You wanted him to I mean, what was the dream scenario?
Probably to let it go.
Right. So he
Yeah.
will let it go. If
I do something.
yeah, what are you offering him?
I'll go live in the dorm.
Isn't that out of town?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that,
like-
yeah,
it's like miles
that,
away.
yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's
That's
on, on
basically
the campus.
I was in character telling you to leave the adventure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
no.
Like it was a very hard, impossible no for you. That's the idea. Like you
Gotcha.
should just be like, no, I need to stay and do the thing.
Okay. Well, if I own, I will pay off her debt and her debt alone.
Ooh. So I think that you asked too much. You need to besmirch her name, basically.
What?
Like you need to ruin her reputation.
You need to talk smack about your granny, so that way he'll take the deal.
To him?
I'm saying in your
Or-
contract, her debt needs to be paid, and then she needs to receive no money from you from then on out. That's what
So banishing.
that would be like my
grandma.
Because basically, when you're manipulating someone, this is weird because it's a contract. But like when
Yeah.
you're manipulating someone, they tell you what it would take for them to do it, and I liked that. It was cool, but I didn't think it was mean enough for Sinclair. So I was proposing a
Yeah.
counter offer that you would think of in your head as you're like, that's the only way. So, you rolled what you rolled, and that is my
know.
offer. You can say yes, you can say no. You have till Thursday, I guess.
In game, not this Thursday. Not real life Thursday.
Yeah.
And it is Sunday, just as a reminder.
Yeah. Can I come up with another thing to offer, or is that my final? That's
That was
it?
that was you roll to manipulate someone. You told me the scenario, and then now we're playing it.
Well, this is.
This is a hard choice, man. What a
Stupid.
role playing game.
I know.
There's consequences.
So what are you guys doing? You guys head home. What's your plan?
Any clues about Liv?
You, by the way, you two have work tomorrow in game.
Yeah,
You have to show up to work unless you want to like either get fired or deal with the repercussions, and we can.
right. I mean, I'm gonna just kind of look around. I'm gonna, I guess, investigate a mystery. Just kind of see what I can see.
Okay, you're gonna be a detective.
What? The detective is a detective.
What are you gonna do?
I've got a news story right in front of me.
You're starting to write your news story. What are you doing?
Sammy's like, okay, now that all the people are dead, I can find out what happened.
Great. And we'll find out what happened in a couple weeks. Thank you so much. You have been a wonderful audience. I hope I have been a wonderful keeper. And let me know in the comments what I should have done better and what you'd like to see in the future. Thank you so much. Bye.